Hi, my name is Esther Daniel and I am a fashion designer. My business name is Esther Classic Collection. We make clothes for both male and female. Okay, actually I was working in a lab, medical lab. I worked with a medical lab. As at then, the money wasn't enough. It wasn't good, and our time they used the whole of our time, and I felt if I put this to my own business, I will be able to earn more. So I thought to diversify. I had to register with a fashion school very close to where I work. So I shuttle work, I do shifts. When I'm on morning shift, I go for my fashion school, then come back to do afternoon at my office. That's the medical lab. Yeah, I think so. First of all, your passion. Your passion. If you are passionate about fashion, you can do it. The creativity will come later. Basically, practice. Once you are into fashion, you have to make sure that you are in a place where you make use of your machine and practice what you've been taught. Oftentimes, you can maximize the internet, learn more skills, learn more styles, because it's not possible that you learn all. So every now and then, you can upgrade depending on the fashion trending at the moment. Okay. Most of the difficulties are like when working with some customers can be very interesting. So sometimes you finish your work and they discover that it doesn't really fit their body type. Then the complaint begins, like what I ordered versus what I got. Comparing themselves with the style they chose and the figure. So most times they expect you to sew the figure into their body, not considering the fact that their body type and the style they chose is not the same. So that can also be discouraging and cause some form of argument. So you need to convince the customer that this person wearing the clothes, the person's figure and your figure is not exactly the same. So the clothes will fit your own body type. Okay, one of the most recurring problems is like, let me say, increment in sewing accessories. Most time you must have finished costing and charging the customer, and by the time you go to market to shop, you will discover that the prices have gone up. Oftentimes, because of the kind of country that we are in, we have to like find a way to make it up so that the customer don't feel overbilled, and we on our own side don't feel we don't lose. Well, it's not all tailors. I don't think it's all tailors. It's not all tailors. It's not all tailors. But why I think that happens, for those that it happens to, is because overconfidence. I would say it's overconfidence, because most tailors feel that they know the work. Is it not this one? So they will just take their time, do all the things they need to do, relax, and by the time they start, they discover that maybe one thing, maybe one delay or light or something might not happen, and it will affect the production. That's just what I think. I don't think, but it's not all tailors. Well, for now, the only one I can remember is after charging a customer, after billing a customer, you produce, and we agreed on price. And everything was fine. After the whole transaction, the family or friend of the customer will like, is this the price they charge you? It's too much. Look at how much I sold my own. And the customer will like come back and say, you overbilled me. Like, I gave you price and you agreed, and you know that actually happened during Christmas period. I'm like, we agreed and I explained to you why this price is like this, and you agreed and you paid. So telling me that it's expensive is not really making sense. So that can be challenging or embarrassing. I don't really know how to put it. Complicated style. I can't remember returning any dress because it was complicated. I can't, because as far as I'm concerned, when I get a style that looks complicated, I see it as an opportunity to try that style, because it's not possible for me to have learned all the styles while I was learning. So I take it as an opportunity to try the style, and if I had to go like do extra course briefly, or ask some friends, ask some colleagues, we brainstorm, and some colleagues must have made it. So we brainstorm and find a way around it. I've never returned any fabric because I was not able to sew it. Okay, the part I love most is the fact that when you are done and people see it, they admire it, like, wow, that expression, like, you mean you made this, is encouraging. One advice I would give anybody that wants to go into fashion is, first of all, make sure that you are passionate about this business, because at some point, so many distractions, so many discouraging things will happen. There are so many, especially for starters, you will find out that there are so many things that will discourage you, like the money, you might not make profit as you expected for that first time. People, family, friends will want to take advantage of you, but the only thing that will keep you going is your passion, for the fact that you like to make people look good and you like to keep your hands busy. That's the one major thing that will make you keep going, even when you are not making profit as much as you expect, and maybe other factors like business or light or any other thing. But your passion is the thing that will keep you going at the end of the day. Okay, my plan for this business in next 3 years is actually to run it as a business school where we have to train people of all class, both teenagers, children, because I know that there are so many children that have this passion for fashion, but because maybe there are no standard school that make provision for children, so you can't really convince their parents to go and register them with a fashion school that deals with only adults. So I think I would like to focus on that aspect, in as much as I also do for adults, but children between the age of 10 and above should be able to have a place they can go to during holidays to practice, to express and find out the actual passion they want to follow in life. Esther Classic Collections on Instagram, and also on Facebook, same name.